echoes of my mind.
The radio presenter Graham Mack is experiencing life without hearing, so he can explore the world of deaf people. To communicate with them, he'll need to learn their language. 50,000 people with hearing problems use British Sign Language. Graham's taking part in classes at the Royal School for the Deaf in Derby.
G-R-A-H-A-M. Is that good? Thank you. It's a performance, and Jerry was really good at it. It was the emotion and everything was in there, and I didn't understand the story, but I think this is a pilot of a plane, and there was a problem, but it had a happy ending.
Graham also tried his hand at a signed singing class.
The deaf singing class with the children was a lot of fun. I can see how that would be a great way to learn sign language. This is Town, and this is Morning. So this is Morning Town, which was the name of the song.
It's not just the students who are deaf. Lucy Noble teaches art, even though she can't hear. But many universities rejected her for teacher training because she can't speak.
And I was really shocked. My first language is British Sign Language. So it really shocked me. I want to teach children using sign language. I want to be a teacher of art, so I was gutted. So I thought it was a very negative point. There was no equal opportunities with my hearing peers.
We work in two languages, in British Sign Language and English, and we're able to deliver the curriculum to the children in a language that they understand.
Both languages are also used at the Derby College for Deaf People. Tim Loveridge is a former student. He's one of a handful of people from the UK who've attended the world's only university for the deaf in America.
Is it?
When I started at Derby College for Deaf People, it helped me ever such a lot. Maybe made me become more open-minded, because previously to coming here, I would have maybe worked in a shop or a factory. But when I joined here, I realised that I could do all sorts of different things, and it encouraged me to go on to university.
Derby were fantastic, Derby College for Deaf People, dedicated staff who encouraged and supported him, and Tim of course had to work hard too. When he started here, he had a reading age of 8 and had very little in the way of GCSE qualifications, but he really worked very hard indeed, and we're both very proud of the fact now that he's got a 2-1 degree with letters after his name.
It's not just education where barriers exist. Normally it's difficult for deaf people to go to the movies, but this performance at the Metro Cinema in Derby is signed and has subtitles.
I think it's really important because it's all part of popular culture, and we try to show a variety of films, so everything from Laurel and Hardy to films that actually deal with deaf culture.
What deaf people want is equal rights and equal access, the same as hearing people. That's our aim. So, for example, as I've said, if everybody could sign, it means that the deaf people would be able to fit in equally, the same as hearing people.
They live in a world that is not as user-friendly as ours, and that's our fault, but I don't really feel sorry for them at all. It's a culture, and it's a very expressive and emotional culture.
Tomorrow, Graham experiences music, even though he can't hear. He'll also be trying out the technologies which are breaking the barriers between the hearing and the deaf world. That's tomorrow night on Central News at 6.
People stop and stay.